Hi everyone, we're back at the piano and today we are looking at Béla, Bartók, Teasing song. This is in the RCM Celebration Series, Book 5, and it's also from For Children, Volume 2, number 18. So you can find it there if you don't have the RCM books. And like most of Bartók's music, this is really fun piece inspired after a folk dance. So here we go. That is the last piece in the RCM Celebration Series, Book 5. So let's have a little look at this. We have sostenuto for the very beginning, a little slower than the rest of the piece. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we go a little faster. So make sure it's clear that those B's in the right hand are syncopations. Otherwise, it sounds like we're doing this. That's not good. We want to really feel it. Yum and 2 1 2 1 2 yum. Something like that. Now, Bartók is very specific about the notes that he wants to be a little different, a little longer, shorter, louder. So you see that in the different articulations here. We have, surprisingly, no accents, but lots of staccatos, a bunch of tenutos or marcatos, lines, and a bunch of little hats, right? The upside down V. Oh, there are some accents. There's a couple of them in the left hand. So the idea with, composers like Bartók and Debussy, they're not just randomly like, hey, let's put an accent, let's put an upside down V. It's actually a different kind of sound, a different attack for each different articulation. So if we look in the left hand, we start out, we have those lines and dots, right? A line, dots, line, dots and line, dots and line, dots and line, and then the hat, we'll call it the hat, the upside down V. Yeah. So that's kind of like an accent. I like to think of it a little sudden, a bit more speed of attack in that, a little bit, something kind of spontaneous, let's say, on those accents. So, see how we have three different kinds of things. We have the lines, yum, papi, papa, pum, yappa, pum, papa, pim, yappa, pum. And we have that accent, yum. More on that one. It's a long note. And then the staccatos, yappa, pum, yappa, pum. So, then yappa, pum, and now we have an accent. All right, right hand just 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's kind of hard to practice the right hand alone in this piece. So they end with crescendos. You have those crescendos, and then start again, a little softer. Crescendo again. Now, mezzo forte. We inversed roles. Now the right hand has the melody, and the left hand has that pop, 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 pop offbeat accompaniment. This is just so funny, this music. It sounds like another really funny character has just entered the house, the party. It was probably outside, And then, okay, crescendo. Mezzo piano. Back to forte. Okay, don't get confused here. Every time we come to the end of this, it's always or and not it's always off the beat, that accompaniment, to the very end of each phrase in crescendo. Now we change key. G major, piano. Sempre piano. So he just writes sempre piano at the end of this one to say no crescendo on that one. It's the only one that doesn't have a crescendo. Since the beginning, they've always ended in crescendo as you. But not this one. Right? No hats on those, no accents either. Now, this is a little bit confusing. Ritenuto for one bar, and then accelerando over 3 bars to get back to the tempo with the penultimate bar, the second last bar. So that's a big slowdown for one bar. So I would recommend doing something like this: 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So you really slow down like all of a sudden. It's almost a different tempo in the that bar. A little tricky. So we have and you can have a little fun with that. Right? And there we have it, one of many of Bartok's beautiful little pieces. There's quite a few of them in these RCM books. I like that. They're really fun. Bartok is incredibly inspired or motivated to find all these different folk music from peasants from so many different countries. He spent most of his life doing that while the rest of the world was like a war during World War II. And he's going from country to country, getting recordings of peasants and village people, the way they sing and their folkloric songs. And all of his compositions has that influence. Even the more crazy, dark Bartok kind of music has that. And here we go, just to finish. Hey, Minka, come here. Come here, Minka. Yeah, come say hi. Come here, doggy. We said hi months ago, but look how much she's grown. Look how much she's grown. She's a big doggy now. Yes, here's the big doggy. She's almost 7 months now. So there we go. Okay. Thank you, Minka. Peace, over and out. Happy practicing. See you in the next video or in our live video.